What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ review, and I'm here with my review of Annabelle Comes Home. I just got out of my screening. Want to make sure that I talk about it while it's still fresh in my brain. And let me say this: if you are a fan of jump scares, you're gonna love this movie. And as a matter of fact, I think that this movie was originally titled "Jump Scare the Movie" because that's about all we get in this movie. A lot of jump scares until the last 10-15 minutes, and then things start to get a little more real. But this movie consists almost entirely of jump scares. So if you like that, you're going to be having a lot of fun. For me, this movie didn't have a lot of substance. All right, so it opens up with Annabelle coming to the home of the Warrens, and Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga. They're in this movie in the beginning and at the end. They're not in the movie in the middle, so there's not a lot of them in this movie. But they have to leave to go on some sort of job, and we know what they do. But they end up leaving to go on a job, and they leave their daughter with some babysitters. And the babysitters do what teenagers do. They go into the museum where Annabelle is being held, and they unwittingly, accidentally release Annabelle, and then shenanigans occur. Jump scare after jump scare after jump scare after jump scare occur. At the end, like I said, things get a little more real. The demon actually manifests itself and attempts to cause some real harm. And then they come up with their solution and they defeat Annabelle. And then the end. It's a really short movie. And like I said, it's a very jump scare movie. All the scenes are designed to set up a jump scare. The camera positioning, the way that it pans around, it's all designed to create jump scares. And like I said, there was some fun to be had. There was some fun to be had with the jump scares. But like I said, this movie didn't have any real substance at all. I walked away saying that this was the least fulfilling of any of the Conjuring universe movies. And I'm a big fan of the Conjuring universe. But this is one of the worst. I think The Curse of La Llorona and the first Annabelle are the only two that I would say are worse than this one, because this one does not have a story to tell. It just has a series of events, a series of jump scares. It has the setup, a series of jump scares, and then a conclusion after the real threat manifests itself, and that's it. That's it. There wasn't anything to this movie. This movie was a movie that was made... I hate to use the word cash grab, because all movies are cash grabs. Every single movie is a cash grab. Its purpose is to make money. That being said, this one really felt like a cash grab. This one really felt like a movie that wanted to capitalize on the fact that it was a Conjuring movie and that it was an Annabelle movie. Let's get people in the theaters while we're waiting on Conjuring 3. That's really what it felt like. So, yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of this. There was some, like I said, there was some redeeming qualities with the scares. I loved having the Warrens on screen, even if it was limited time. But for the most part, this movie was very disposable. So this is a short review. There's not much to talk about. I'm going to give this movie a C- because there was some good stuff in it as far as the tension. But most of the tension didn't have any payoff because it was just a jump scare that was no real threat in the beginning. So C-. I would wait to check this out, to rent this on streaming. It's not worth paying full price for it at the theaters, but I think it is worth seeing, just because it is another chapter in a very beloved franchise, at least beloved by me, beloved by a lot of people. So it's worth seeing for that. So that's my take on Annabelle Comes Home. What did you think? Have you seen Annabelle Comes Home? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Maybe you loved it. Maybe you give it worse than a C-. Let me know. Hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. You can help me get there by hitting subscribe. And as always, thank you for being here at the LQ Review, where we talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. And until next time, we'll see you later.